वाह शैम्पी वाह, मैं इसे जाने दूँ? मैं इसे जाने कैसे दूँ? थम जा नगमा, ऐसा मत कर। थम जा। हाँ कैसे पकड़ रही है, देख तो कैसे पकड़ रही है। कांट इवन। हे I can't find my bindi, so I just use eyeliner to do bindis, and I'm putting this as my first video because I'll be putting gym videos after this, and I don't look very presentable when I go gym. I look like I will butcher someone, and I seem to feel like I have blood in my face because I'll be butchering someone. So what was I talking about? Yeah, I had to wash my hair, but I forgot to wash my hair, so I'll wash it later. And so we have to see, I did back and biceps, and that's why I look so buff. This kurta was very loose a year back, and now I feel like I have filled up the spaces. If I tell my mom that I have become buff, or my dad, they'll say you are just becoming fat, and I'm no one to deny that, because जो दिखता है वही बिकता है. वापस आ जाओ नगमा, एक साथ बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट करेंगे. मत आओ. So I'll straighten my hair. I don't like putting heat on in my hair because I believe you should protect the health of your hair, says the person who colors her hair every other month. See, I love red, and that's why I love to color my hair red. And more importantly, I like looking at myself in a different form. And most times I'm not speaking sense, but as you know, I don't speak sense. I speak whatever comes to my mind. So before my mind can even even my mind can judge it as an acceptable thought or an unacceptable thought, my mouth already gives out whatever I am thinking of. Oh, and you know what is my favorite body part? My favorite body part to train. I don't like training any body part. I love the body part called a brain. I don't know if it's called a body part, but you know, people love things that they don't have. And I would love to have a brain that lets me have one coherent thought at one time. It's in extremes, like either you have one coherent thought, or either you don't have thoughts at all, and I don't feel like I am living at a gunpoint at all times. My hair looks nice. Whoa. I think my mom was right that I am balding. I am having I am becoming a man. I am having a reclining hairline. It's okay. Accept your truth. One more thing, I have a gyan to share. See, how to get over something that makes you sad. Over this last 24 years, I have realized that if you accept, if you feel the stuffs, what am I even straightening? Everything is coming curly. If you accept the things that they are, if you see, I came across a quote that if you have 30 failures till you get success, then how fast are you willing to fail? Apply it to everything. See, like you do what is it called, I forgot, saturation phase in creatine. Like 20 days may you overload with 20 grams of creatine. Okay, never mind. If you do that with yourself, if you feel the stuffs that you know would bother you for a lot of months, a lot of days, or maybe even years, you need to crash out. You need to crash out. You need to cry a lot. You need to work away those stuffs. I have an ultimatum for myself, like, okay Opa, okay girl, you have 1 month to crash out, because I had September to crash out, and I gave myself time to crash out because I wasn't feeling good enough. So I found out ways to crash out, to channel my emotions, and I did crash out. I finished my crash out this weekend and I feel much better. I feel like I am having a character. I can't even undo my tangles. Oh, my straightener was switched off. So I give myself time to crash out. Last month was a crash out. I crashed out. I am over the crash out. I am done for a year or two. I crash out once a year. I give myself time to crash out once a year. It's not like I don't crash out the other parts of the year, but I feel I have control over this 1 month. I think I'm done. Okay. Why is my you know, my mom will kill me if she sees me with red hair, and my dad will kill me twice if he sees me with red hair. I am the epitome of what elderly people, what, you know, elder people hate. I am everything, and it's okay. In my opinion, the only two people that you need to impress is your 8-year-old self and your 80-year-old self. And I am currently trying to please myself. Sounds so wrong. I am trying to make myself happy. So I am done. I am going to office now. My office starts in like 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, I am a very punctual person. I live by my time, and I hate being kept waiting. I hate it, and I hate people who are not punctual at all. This is one thing my dad taught me. You know, my dad taught me about punctuality. He wakes up early in the morning at 4 a.m. I don't know why, and he made me wake up, and I realized that this is the only discipline I will ever have in my life, waking up early. I love waking up early. I am a person with such unhinged actions and thoughts, but I feel waking up early fixes me a lot. I have a lot of time for myself before I can actually face the world. Till it tests my waters. So yeah, one thing I'm really grateful, my dad taught me about punctuality and discipline. I have very fierce discipline in some things in my life, and probably that's why my dad doesn't loses his temper over some things of mine, because I am one stubborn person. I am very disciplined kind of, and I am punctual at all times. That's like 99.9% of the time I am very punctual, and I hate people who don't know the importance of punctuality, especially when the other person is kept waiting. Okay, so yeah, will get going now to the office. I talk a lot. I used to talk a lot to my mother, then I realized I talk a lot to my everyone. So I realized that I didn't realize anything, to be honest. See, I have a job where I have to write, and for a person who talks so much, I also happen to write a lot. I have been writing since I started learning ABCDs, and I think I started writing blogs when I was, I don't, like 10-12 years back, and that was when teenage life crisis hit me, and I wrote a lot. I used to write a lot, and I deleted those stuffs. And yeah, last month also I wrote a lot, and I deleted those stuffs. Mostly I write to let out my thoughts, and I realized, oh wow, you are so creative. So yeah, my job also involves writing. This is kind of the job that I was made for, and I kind of am okay with it. I love my job. So we are done. I need to put this off. Okay, we are done. Let's put some lip gloss. I'll obviously eat it up. Yeah. We are done for the day. My hair looks like a mess. Okay. So I have my bag packed, and I have my Piara bottle that I have been using since 2021. It leaks, but I am so attached to it. I'll put protein in here to supplement my whole day. And currently I am off non-veg, which is a big thing. It came as a surprise to my parents that it's more about self-control, how far I can test myself to not touch non-veg.